Alright. It dropped only 50 viewers. Let's see. Also update my stream title maybe. Probably a good thing to do. Finally a good game. Let's not go that far yet. Still haven't played this at all. Also, this is a stealth game, so this is gonna be my stealth game number. I have no idea which number we're at. Many. 83. Yeah, I'll separate it on YouTube, but I still want to at least have my title correct. There we go. Oh yeah, voice input. This is... hang on. It was giving me a tooltip on it previously. Ah, yeah. You can use your microphone to create noise in-game and bait enemies in. This feature is optional and the game was not designed around it. It's there for you to have fun. I don't think I want to have that on because I'm gonna be talking all the time. Seems like a pretty bad idea. Full resolution outlines? By default, the scale of the outline buffer scales to the camera zoom to reduce unnecessary GPU load. Enabling this will use the full resolution outline buffer, which will provide smoother outlines at the cost of increased GPU utilization and more bitrate. I think I'll be fine with I think a 1070 can probably handle this game. I do like how detailed it is about exactly what does this do. We'll set everything to very high and see if that works. That is quite loud. Directional movement. By default, movement is relative to the screen. Taking this check will make you move relative to the direction you're facing. Oh, so enables tank controls. Toggle aim mode. By default, aiming is done by holding down the aim key. Enable this to switch to toggle-based behavior instead. No, thank you. So this is some one-man indie team, and they managed to have proper descriptions on every setting. This should be the standard thing to every game, really. Fast weapon switch. With this enabled, weapon switching is instantaneous following a weapon key press. When disabled, in order to switch to a different weapon, you need to click the weapon key once and then either click again or click the fire weapon button to confirm. Yeah, I want the fast one. Camera smoothing. Okay, that one it doesn't explain. Darn! Because that one I don't know what it does. View cone. The view cone provides illumination visible only to the player to help navigate dark areas. Disabling this will make the game harder due to lack of illumination, but will boost performance on low-end machines. Disabling this is also a preferential option. You might enjoy the game more with this disabled. Okay, this one needs a description, but in general descriptions are actually really good. Determines how quickly the camera moves to the mouse position. Determines how long you have to hold space in order to bash door open. I'm liking this options menu. Although the interact keys by default wrong. Alternative interact queue. That seems like an E thing to do. Tertiary interact. What the fuck? Prone stand left control. Nope. Drop weapon G. Correct. Holster draw weapon H. Correct. Reload weapon R. Switch fire mode X. Climb space. Make noise B. Make noise microphone. No thanks. Melee strike. I'm running out of keys here. Shit. Unload nearby weapons. Alright, I suppose this will work. I've already forgotten all the keys. But maybe the game will educate me as I play. I hope so. Because the menu has already educated me on many things. Yeah, this seems to be the camera's... Or I don't really know. Like, if I just disable camera smoothing, does it mean that it instantly follows the mouse? Or what? Probably. It could use a small tooltip like that anyway, because some of these tooltips are very elaborate. Let's see, how many people worked on this? Game design and programming. Romans by Glebenko. And everyone else is like art, sound, soundtrack, marketing, special thanks. Yeah. Also, I have a timer typically when I do this type of thing, so let's turn on a timer. If I can figure out where my timer is. Also, you can tap out of the game without any issues. Also, it locks the mouse, even in the menu. So on a technical level, this has surpassed multiple games already. Enter the world of Intravenous as Steve Robbins, a man set out for revenge after losing his brother to low-life junkies. Speaking of low-life junkies, I was considering playing Condemned Criminal Origins sometime soon. With aid from mysterious person claiming to have suffered a similar fate, it's time to take revenge upon those who have wronged you. Falling bodies make noise, 5 save files per level, enemy reaction times are worse. What else do we have? Achievements disabled, receive 1/3 less damage, enemy reaction times are noticeably worse. Infinite save files. True to the original vision of the game, won't be easy. Okay, well, I will be playing on that then. I'm glad you glad you have that set right there. Because this is a reason why I typically don't even want to have difficulty levels in games, because I would just like to play the as it was supposed to be. I'm glad this states exactly that. Difficulty true. Everyone deals and receives 50% more damage. Your health level influences your movement speed. Falling bodies make noise. 3 save files per level. Or masochist. More difficult than intended. Not recommended for your first playthrough. Everybody dies in one shot. Armor negates all damage if not penetrated, but breaks in one shot. 1 save file per level. Falling bodies make noise. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, how do I go back? Like that. No campaign selected. Oh. Ah, I see. Let's see. Reloading a weapon makes noise. Nice to know. What's the matter, Steve? You fall asleep or something? Yeah, Charles. The sound and smell of gunfire made me want to take a nap. Oh shit, man. Don't fall over the thing in your hands. I wouldn't want to get caught in the misfire by a lousy shot like you. Screw you, man! I bet I can hit all the targets faster than you. Something tells me we are in a tutorial. Although... Oh. It's just about to point out, like, strange how you don't have any sort of custom mouse cursor. Seems like a weird oversight, and there we go. There's a custom mouse cursor. What is that? Oh, look at that. Bottom left we have noise meter, light meter, which actually takes into consideration shooting, and a health bar. Wait, hang on. And there is a yellow square on the sound meter, which I'm guessing is a environment sound indicator. Which is the best thing Splinter Cell ever did. So, did somebody finally copy the best thing Splinter Cell ever did? Also, you can't shoot unless... Actually, why was I unable to shoot right there? Okay, I don't quite understand why I can't shoot sometimes. Okay, the other guy shooting doesn't affect the noise meter, at least. The more you shoot, the less accurate you get. Oh, and you have 3 fire modes? What the? I guess I lost. But yeah, that's a ridiculously elaborate shooting mechanic. But yeah, I'm getting excited about the fact that this game has an ambient noise system. Although, I'm not sure it actually works as expected, because right now I am hearing like a bar full of people talk, but the ambient noise meter is not moving. Bash hold space. Let's not bash it. This is a very unusual intro for a game like this. The music too. Okay, melee tutorial? No, just get fucked. If. Well, this escalated. You know what this area could use? A radio. That's just because I want to test out the ambient noise system. Can't open any of these doors. Guess I'm really in a very strict tutorial mode still. Your accuracy is affected by your movement, looking around, and continuous fire. Sneak up behind an enemy to quietly choke them out. Adjust your movement speed with mouse wheel. Hang on, how many different stages do I have? Quite a few. Well, that is very Splinter Cell. Hide bodies in empty dumpsters. Oh my god. How do I... Oh, mouse wheel. That's a bit awkward because mouse wheel also affects your movement speed. But I guess this is gonna be a slow-paced game, so it probably won't actually get in the way. Is there a reason to finish them off? Also, I guess E is like a hotkey for finishing them off in this case. Okay, so E drops the body where I am, and F is this context-sensitive thing which drops it to the container. That actually kind of works similar to Blood Money. So what is this icon here? Oh, it's a vest, isn't it? V to perform a melee strike. Strike from back, knock enemies out instantly. Wonder how far I can see. Oh, what? Holy shit! Holy shit! That escalated. Alright. That really escalated. But yeah, what I still don't know is how far can enemies see? Oh yeah, you're right. I absolutely should test the stealth on him. Well, he heard me, for sure. Yeah, let's test out this thing. So you move faster going forwards. Okay, they hear quite far away, actually. So this sort of movement speed, not quite like I'm at the bottom side of the screen. Decent hearing, so you really do want to be moving quite slowly. What about if I'm... hang on. This is like the normal walking. Okay. Okay. What about vision? Wait, I think he saw me rather than heard me that time. Which way is he facing? Like where the gun is pointing? Also, actually, that's a really bad test because there's a light mechanic in this game, which I just need to learn to get used to. I know what one UI improvement for this game could be, although early to comment on something like that. But this light meter is really far away from where I am, and I think it would be handy if it was like next to my character. Because it's really difficult to keep track of where I am and how visible I am at the same time when they're so far away from each other on screen. Yeah, I guess it could have been bigger overall. That is true. So what is my goal in this mission? It's probably gonna take a minute to get used to this anyway, because it's been a while since I've played a game where shadows actually matter. Or darkness, in general. Like, right now I'm in complete darkness. Oh, did they hear me? Did they hear the light switch? Oh, let's not go there. That's too bright. Really? Can I check, like, what's my... Find the leader of the thugs that attacked you. I see. That's what I was wondering. What am I doing here? So... H to hold to steer away. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I thought I was in the dark there. I feel like I need to actually use quick saves in this one. So I have no idea how long the levels are. Also, I think those saves are limited anyway, so... You probably really are expected to use them. Okay. Yeah, it could be... Actually, no, I don't think... Did I open the... Open the doors that he could have seen? No kidding, this game is pretty hard. I can't see everything at once. So which big building is he talking about? This one? Really? I thought I was in a dark area. They spot you really quickly. Okay, let's see if they react to that door being open. Doesn't seem like it. sink? I guess that's a distraction. So why are they actively hunting me anyway? Was I spotted at the beginning? That's something I kinda missed. So is there a light switch in here? There is. I don't expect the levels to be long, because they are already surprisingly difficult. Oh, and you can go even lower. You can go prone separately, which is not tied to the mouse wheel thing. Well, I'm fucked. Oh, am I? I get a strong feeling that you are not supposed to be ghosting this game. What I still don't know is that why are these guys so aggroed right now? Okay, these are not intuitive controls. I'm holding W at the moment. Whew. Can't save anymore. No! Couldn't see that. Oh, never mind. I could save. It was just my last save didn't tell me that 0 saves left. It said something else. Don't come here! I wonder what made him come there. enemies don't ever turn around. Except they do. They turn around quite a lot. How did you see me? I was crawling. Almost feels like I can't really trust like half shadow. I need to be in full shadow for it to be effective. Like that is not good enough for a shadow. Also, there was a way out right there. Nice. There's no way out of this room. Shit! This is a dead end! How do I recognize vents I can go into? I kind of found one by accident. Okay, works for me. It's gonna be one of the rare occasions where I won't mind not ghosting, or won't even attempt to ghost to any significant capacity. Although, I also get a feeling that somehow the enemies in this mission just aggroed to me sooner than they were supposed to. So I'll see how it feels like in the next mission. Ooh, that was a mess. Stealth 93%, okay, I'm pretty happy with that anyway. And I'm happy with the stat screen. I like this a lot. Game is tough so far. Oh, I like this a lot too. And this improvisator. Achievement unlocked, pacifist. The surface you walk on plays a role in how much noise you make. Okay, makes sense. What square is identical? Oh, the aggression, stealth, whatever there was. That access thing. I mean, the problem with Dishonored that it was always in the same exact position. It was pointless. It didn't add anything if you stealthed the missions because it was always like, yep, maximum stealth. That does look like Kurt Cobain. Empty magazines can be collected and thrown to distract enemies. uh, okay. What now? This is a lot of information. Damage 67.5. Yeah, alright. Noise plus 35%. Indicates extra movement noise you will emit when this weapon is holstered. Oh! Indicates the noise radius of a single shot fired from the weapon. 6.3 meters. Oh, hang on. Can I cancel this? I just realized what this game specifically needs when it starts throwing numbers like this around. I want to get, like, a distance reading next to the mouse cursor, which is, like, distance from my character to the mouse, so I can tell, like, is that more than 6.3 meters away from me? I don't really have an idea of how much a meter is, especially from this point of view. Indicates the decrease in movement speed when this item present in inventory. Minimum speed for a single shot. Usually, yeah. No, it wasn't in settings for sure. You know, for as intimidating as this screen looked at first glance, again, this game does a really good job with the tooltips. Hold down F key to activate your micro. Your micro? What? Oh, you mean mic. Yeah, it has mic support. I don't have that enabled because I'm gonna be talking a lot anyway. Actually, you know what? I should probably enable it. If it's like press a button to do the thing. So I do want to be yelling, "Yo, fucker!" at people. The fuck? Don't know how this is gonna work. Voice input. Don't know if that's even on. Let's see. Yo! Oh. Yo, fuckers! Yeah, it works. Let's see. It kind of spiked for no reason when I wasn't talking. Maybe it's fine? Alright. What if I whisper really quietly? Okay, this is a cool mechanic. Do I still play Hitman on stream? I just finished playing Hitman not long ago. Okay, this is a bit of an issue. The effect volume level is basically at effectively full. But I can't really hear any footstep sound when moving around, and that's an issue. Like, it's trying to demonstrate that, hey, different surface, different sound. But I cannot tell the difference. Especially since it's like I'm taking footsteps, so it's not a constant sound, which makes it hard to tell, and I can't actually hear anything. Okay, the only difference I can tell is that moving at minimum speed, I make, or one step above minimum speed, I make no sound on what I assume is like mud. But I make a tiny bit of sound on other surfaces. Except apparently this, I don't even know what this is. Yeah, the footstep sounds are so inaudible. I wouldn't notice them if I wasn't specifically listening for them. Yeah, Lifeline on PS2 did have microphone controls. Sadly, Lifeline is not out on Europe. I would like to play that, because it looks like hot garbage, in a good way. Okay, lockpicking makes a tiny bit of sound. Opening a door doesn't. Shoot lights out. But yeah, the thing I would really like to get is like a distance indicator for the mouse. Right next to the crosshair, it's just like give me a like that's 2 meters away where I'm pointing at right now. That would be so useful. Hide under tall objects. Such as... Don't know. Okay, bashing doesn't seem like the way to go. Oh yeah, Binary Domain also had some voice command stuff, and I want to say that one of the first ones to have voice command stuff was like SOCOM on PS2. Begin debriefing when ready. There. Wait, you want me to just stick around and keep shooting at nothing? Nah. The gear you carry increases the amount of noise you make and slows you down. Yes, we established that. Druggy slums. 34 days later. Jesus Christ, we go back to this screen. I don't want the M4. M4 makes too much noise. And it's 81 meters. Can I get rid of this? Thanks. Oh, we have Oh! Holy heck. It's more elaborate than I thought. I just want the most quiet possible setup, which is apparently this. Volume 20 meters, that's still really fucking loud. My god, this... You actually don't want to bring much equipment with you, because... Holy heck. Carrying anything with you makes you really loud. Experimental military device used to create temporary malfunctions in small electronic devices. What the fuck? We have fucking claymores. So, noise factor 118%. Okay, what do I have equipped? Oh, I have nothing equipped. Oh boy. Hey, Doomlord. Okay, let's go with this. Noise factor 120%, mobility 96.5%. Holy shit. Looking at the screenshot of this game, I wasn't expecting this to be as elaborate as it is. What's my goal here? Find your assailants. Do I have any sort of map? That's actually something I would like. What the fuck? Wasn't expecting that. Wait, what the? How did you... What the fuck? Why did he come over here? What? What? Why would they do that? Oh, there's multiple people heading this way too. Oh, they... Oh, they can see over this. Man, this game is so elaborate. At the same time, I feel like I really wish it was not 2D top-down. Because it's so hard to keep track of things, and you have so limited view of the area. Is there a light switch in here? For this hallway? Oh shit, he walks way faster than I expected. Reminder, I'm not playing on hard, I'm playing on the intended difficulty. Okay, they can see something in the dark as well. I'm dealing with just one enemy and I'm struggling. You know what, let me try something else. Which way does the door open? It's that way. Let's see. This needs to be tried. Yo, fucker! Yeah, you! Oh, he saw me. Here! Yo, fucker, in here! You're a fuckface. Ha! Achievement unlocked, masturbator. Christ, I almost got seen right there. I honestly don't think this helps at all. I have no idea what they said. I was focusing on actually playing the game. Okay, hang on. Okay, I guess he must have seen me rather than heard me? Okay, if my view cone is what I'm seeing here when I'm turning around, then I guess the enemies also have the same view cone, so basically 180 degrees. Which is very, very rough. And much more than stealth games typically have. So where can I dump this? Don't feel like dumpsters are marked in very clear ways. Man, just imagine this game, but, you know, not top-down. No way I'm getting past that unless I crawl. No way I'm getting through there, even if I crawl. Okay, can't jump through there. What? That is not at all what I meant to happen. Ooh. Did he see where the magazine came from and investigated that direction instead? Is that how it worked? Yeah, that guy definitely had 180-degree vision. Man, that is really rough. This game is, like, exceptionally difficult. I feel like for the most part I understand how it works. But not well enough. They just spot you really fucking fast. Couldn't get a human shield. Or choke, or whatever it was. Yeah, some overall map would be super nice, not just because would know where I'm going, but I would have some sense of how long this mission is, so I would know if it's okay to save. So I don't want to waste my saves because they are limited. What? Holy shit. Can I zoom out the camera? That would also help. No, it doesn't seem like it. I honestly don't know how to approach this game. Like, should I just lower the difficulty? Because this feels really fucking hard. Like, and this is the intended difficulty. Like, the enemies just come from off screen and attack me. Like, I cannot keep track of all directions. And I can't tell how far he can see. So... I don't know what to make of this. Other than that I apparently suck really, really hard. Is this not a dumpster that I can hide bodies in? No? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, they react to blood. Achievement unlocked. Lucky shot. I mean, that wasn't dirt where I killed the first guy. But yeah, apparently there was a trail of blood too. Holy shit. It's like... It feels like the enemy has every advantage. And I'm just getting spotted like... from right off the edge of the screen. And I don't have time to react to it, which doesn't feel very good. Also, you can't shoot while you're crawling. I mean, right now these guys can't see me because I'm in near complete shadow and I'm crawling. But if I'm standing up, or overall, if this meter isn't like at least here, they will just spot me as they come from the edge of the screen. Especially if I'm like looking that way and they come from over there. I won't stand a chance because they have a 180-degree view cone. Excuse me? It's like they seem to react to absolutely anything you can think of. Okay, that guy was the issue. He spotted the door opening, or being open. Bullet holes left by shots. Christ. Wouldn't surprise me. Like, this is not complete shadow, apparently. Looked really dark, but it wasn't complete shadow. Also, perhaps the perspective is not ideal when open doors are such a big deal, because it's very difficult to close doors as you go through them. Also, you can't tell how tall these boxes are. Like, I assume these boxes have to be full height, because I'm standing up and he can't see me. Maybe there's only like 6 stages. The level select menu made it look like there's like 20 plus. Yo, fucker! You, behind the wall! Now he can't hear me. Although somebody did. Or maybe not. Yo! Fuckface! Yeah, you! Hello! Hey, you! Yeah, you! The ugly one! The ugly one! I don't think that helped me one bit. I was hitting F. Oh yeah, there, I left the door open, that's why one of them reacted previously. So I could just sabotage that, I guess. Yo! Over here! I can't attack him for some reason. Honestly, it feels like vision is way more important than sound. Because I can stand here and call that guy a fuckface! And he won't react to me at all. But if he catches the glimpse of me in the corner of his eye, then he's gonna come after me. I assume that's not gonna get found. Scratch that. Oh, there's more. Of course there's more. Okay, I guess those are lower. Like, again, I can't tell how high these boxes are. Apparently the ones in front of that one guy are lower than the others. Except, even when the guy was down... Even when I knocked this guy down, this guy was still able to see the body, even though it seems like there should be something blocking the view. Yo! Hello! Fuckface! This way! Like, how did he Come on. This honestly feels excessive in how perceptive the enemies are. Like, mechanically this seems so cool, but it's just... It honestly is too difficult. This is the second level. It's just... yeah, I think it's the line of sight, but it's really difficult to keep track of that in environments like this. Okay, let's try this. Obviously, the better way to do things. Man, like, that was just 2 enemies. I feel like I should have been able to just get past them, but I just couldn't. Like, this corner is not dark enough to be hidden. It might be, but I can't tell. Okay, it is. I did not mean to drop my weapon. I can't get away with this. That was an impossible situation right there. Like, by the time I saw that the enemy was coming at me, I could have either stood up and gotten seen or tried to crawl back and gotten seen. There was no winning move to be made. I'm not even meaning to finish this at this rate, because it is too difficult. I don't often say that about a stealth game. But I am not convinced that I can beat this. Why did you come here? Is there any way to hide in this game? That would help significantly. Can I jump over this? No. I can't get through here because that person will see me. Oh, maybe not. This looked really bright. Why are you coming this way? I wish I understood. Like, I'm really digging some of the mechanics here, but I am not a fan of how the AI works, because I just don't get it. No remaining saves left. They are so incredibly aggressive. Or not even aggressive, but they have such heightened senses, I guess. Don't come out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, like, I can't keep track of every possible direction. I simply cannot see enough to be able to deal with what's going on here. Maybe if you could just zoom out way back, so you could see as much as you can see by moving the mouse like a madman. Maybe you could actually see enough to be able to survive. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's getting pretty frustrating. What do you mean shift look? I don't know what shift look is, so I can't answer the question. hold shift and look. That I am holding shift and I'm looking. What? To look further? The issue is not looking further. The issue is that enemies could be in any direction, and I can't look in all directions at once. It's not the distance. Or rather, if I'm looking this way, then the issue is the distance on the sides and behind me. I just want to zoom out. Yeah, 3D would solve like everything, but that is obviously a whole different beast for a one-man team to tackle. Oh yeah, and hearing. Like, maybe the audio is bugged because there was that tutorial about how your footsteps sound different from on different surfaces, but I couldn't hear the footsteps on any of the surfaces. Like, maybe the footsteps are bugged. That might actually make a significant difference. Well, yeah, the playtime is obviously... It seems to just take into consideration the successful attempts. Like, I played that for like an hour. But yeah, the footsteps might actually be a really, really important thing that is not there. That would actually make a lot of sense. Because that way you could, even if you can't see all directions at once, you could still have a good idea of which direction to pay attention to. Deaths 2. Yeah, I don't think so. Achievement unlocked Ghost. Excuse me? Complete a level without being detected. No? More like achievements bonked. Actually, yes, that's also. Let me see. Okay, it's not that many. We have 2 missions in, and basically it was just Draggy Ghetto and Draggy Slums, and everything else was just hideout. So it's not that many levels after all. But they are fucking difficult. Although... maybe that's the difference, because the difficulties are easy, normal, true, and masochist. And true is the original vision. Won't be easy. No shit, it's not easy. And normal is like easier than the original vision. It's just weird how this has some really... Like, your health level influences your movement speed. Interesting detail, but if you take damage, you're practically dead. I guess it's like on a rare occasion where an enemy shoots you and you don't get fucked by 7 other enemies. Also, hey, it keeps track of all your quick saves. That's nice. Christ, this game is extremely brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask the dev if there's supposed to be footstep sounds, because... or enemies supposed to have barks, because... it really does feel like something is missing. I can't hear my own footsteps. That's the thing that makes me suspect that something might be wrong. Like, right here, this area was a tutorial on footstep sounds. Like, really? I'm not even sure if you can hear that on stream. Like, this is the most audible one. That one I can hear kinda okay. If I'm listening for it. But these others? No. And I specifically maxed out my chances of hearing it. Sorry about that. Ambient sound? Nope. It's definitely the correct slider I had. That is really, really quiet. If I can barely hear my own footsteps, there's no chance I'm hearing the enemy footsteps. Holy shit. Yeah, footsteps do need their own audio slider. At least enemy footsteps most of all. Are there tactical headphones in the equipment? I wish. With frag grenades. No, wait, I did not want that. Take that shit away from me. Unarmed enemies can pick up weapons. Of course they can. Why does that not surprise me? Also, it's really dark in my room. Like, more dark than it should be. You can at least see me. I still exist. I've turned on the wrong light. 'Cause that one blinds me. Find your brother's killer. Can I go over here? This area is nice and dark. Yeah, like, and these goggles, they don't do anything. I don't see their point. Maybe they make a difference if you don't have this view cone enabled. But apparently that makes the game even harder. So, how about we don't do that? I couldn't see him at all. Wonder if he can see me from there, because this is only like at 25%. Okay. I don't think you could see him with the goggles. Actually, maybe I could have. Okay, he did close the door. Like, what the fuck? You're leaving the door open? Is that a vent? Or a light? It's a light. I really can't keep track of what they're talking about, because I need to focus on not getting spotted 100% of the time. Holy shit, performance issues. What the hell? Like, if they're saying something important, it's flying right by me. I got no clue what they might be saying. What? How the fuck? Oh, from there. Oh, oh Jesus Christ. For a moment I thought I had something good going here, but no. Nothing I could do there. Wait for him in what shadow? He would have seen me if I had been there. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to approach enemies in this. Like, I can't wait for him here. He's gonna see me. Yo, fuckface! Can't stand up. I thought I was hidden there. Like, again, you can't tell how high these objects are. I thought his view would be blocked, but apparently not. So, what was the tip saying? Sound travels something? Okay, I'm dead. Yep. Nothing I could do. At the moment I crawled in there, I was dead. I can't stand up because that makes me too visible. Yeah. I don't understand how you're supposed to play this. This is so unbelievably unforgiving. I was specifically told to go in the building. I went around like a fuck ton of buildings. Then I went into this one because I was specifically told to go into this building. One of the few things I've been able to read. Oh. Oh my god. Can't believe that worked. I'm stuck on something. Can I not fit through there? I guess not. Oh, that sucks. Okay, this is completely shadowed. I couldn't get a human shield. Or choke. I don't know why. Hey, that's Leon the professional. No, was there another way in here? Somewhere that I couldn't find? That doesn't look like it has any entrances. These don't have any entrances. That's not even a place you can get to. Yeah, there are no other entrances. It really does feel like the moment you have to deal with an enemy in this game, you are at a severe disadvantage. Regardless of the approach you're planning to take, be it stealthy or not. No, you really can't shoot your way out. You will get outgunned. Okay. You can barely see him with the goggles. No, even if you know what you're doing, you are at a severe disadvantage, because the guns are not accurate. You have to stand still, and you can't fire it quickly. And something else also affected it. Like, multiple things affect your accuracy pretty significantly. Well, that at least went pretty smoothly. Stealth 98%. Time spotted 1, and I disagree with that, because I just, for some reason, couldn't get a choke on that one guy. If you want to be accurate with your gun, you have to stand still. That was way easier than the previous level, because I was able to just go around absolutely everything, and all I had to deal with was that one building. Achievement unlocked, Pugilist. What was that? Complete a level unarmed. These are broken as hell. Although, okay, technically I didn't shoot anybody outside of the cutscene, so maybe that's what it means. That's what it means. Inquire. That's the one I was using. Let's just say that I wouldn't trust this to be accurate. Both me and the gun. It's not exactly a shooter we're playing here. Yeah, the game seems really well made. I like a lot of the things about it, but I don't like how very, very excessively observant the enemies are compared to you. Like, the enemies spot you so fast from such awkward angles, while you don't even have any idea which direction they might be in. Like, just like discussed previously, like, if I could hear the enemy's footsteps, that would be a big help. It feels like you should be able to hear them, but you just can't. So you just end up looking around like this frantically, hoping that you catch the enemy before it's too late, and it's not very fun. It's a real shame, because a lot of the other things in this game are really, really cool. I cannot hear them. It's like... What can I say? I can't fucking hear them. Maybe if I mute the music and max out the other volumes, maybe then I can hear them. But the audio is of no help to me. So that guy's walking over there. Couldn't hear a thing. I know he walked that way. Saw it. Didn't hear it. Couldn't hear that guy either. There is no fucking sound there. I refuse to believe there is sound there. Okay. Faintly, if I max out effect volume and mute the music, I can faintly hear his footstep if I specifically listen for it. But that's it. That is not enough. I'm not the only one. Good. I'm not going insane. Don't know about proximity based either. Because this is kind of thing that where you need to be able to hear them in order to have a chance of avoiding enemies who are approaching from off screen. Because I would, when I'm looking at these enemies like this, I would love to be able to hear footsteps coming from up here. So I can react to that before it's too late. And right now, if somebody is approaching me from the top, I am dead. There's nothing I can do about it. If I hear footsteps, and there's enough directional audio for me to pinpoint that, oh, it's coming from this direction, I can react to it, I can check this way, and like, oh, enemy over there, let me crawl behind something. But if there is no audio, I am dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it has to be a pretty large radius, is what I'm saying. Right. Where's the arrow pointing the right way? Disappeared. What the heck? Am I going the right way anymore? No, within the visible screen is not good enough, because you need to be able to hear what's coming from outside the screen. Otherwise you won't be able to react and survive. Also, I was completely stuck there. This is not even the highest difficulty. This is the intended difficulty, which is higher than normal. It did specifically say that this is going to be difficult, but I don't feel like this is a very fun type of difficulty. It's just taking things too far. Are you kidding me? How are you not seeing me? Or are you seeing me, but am I in a corner where you can't shoot me? Well, this is an issue. Well, it must be that other warehouse then. Yeah, it's pointing that way. Last time this arrow just disappeared before I was able to... Oh, it's pointing there. So I went in here and it disappeared, and then I just lost track of where I was supposed to go. Oh, I can't get through here. What is this fat shaming? Well, nice quick save I did there. Oh, I thought there was a hole there. Heck yeah, I'll eat a pizza. What? What? Okay. Why did he turn around like that? Smell the pizza. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's not even a... Oh, okay. There's no indicator if a door is locked. Oh my god, there are so many of these gaps where you just can't fit through, but it looks like you could. I assume this is the one I'm going for, because he's facing the door. That tends to be how it works. Find the guy who's facing the door, and that's your target. What the? That doesn't block the view? And we're back here. Yeah. Unfortunately, this game really just... It does feel unfair. Too often. Like, moments like that. Like... Seemed like a hiding place. Turns out it wasn't. No way to know until it's too late. So where the heck is the door to this building? Oh man. You have so few saves for this as well. Like, I would not have used my previous save had I known how much there is left. I still can't tell how I'm supposed to get in there. Wait, is this... Have I gone in a circle? Yeah, I have. But maybe there isn't that much left. Just going the wrong way. Come on, you can fit through that. And that. Wait, where the fuck? Where is he? No, it's the next building. How do I get to the next building? Yeah, knew he was gonna spot me. Where else was I gonna go? So, somewhere over here is an entrance, but I cannot fucking find it. How wide is that view cone? Opening a door doesn't even make a sound, according to the noise meter. Not to mention there's some ambient noise going on right now, so it really shouldn't make a sound. I don't get it. So there's an entrance to this building somewhere. I cannot fucking find it. I got no clue anymore. How, what? I've gone all the way around this building, and I cannot find an entrance. What am I supposed to do? Besides get stuck in corners that I obviously should be able to fit through. Yeah, there was, like, somewhere over... Yeah, there's an entrance. But how do I get to this area? Because it's blocked from both sides. So supposedly there's a gap somewhere on this wall. But I sure as hell can't see one. There? Oh my god. Is that really the only way in? Fucking hell. Really is the only way in. playing on true difficulty. Just the intended difficulty. And I'm gonna say it's way too high. Not in a good way. It does not feel like I have the tools to deal with this. And that is a pretty bad feel. Honestly, the pistol doesn't feel that useful because they still hear it from so far away. And that guy was off-screen. I really don't like how you have to move the camera like this in order to keep track of the enemies. I don't like to KO people, but I just don't see other way. This game is just excessive. Not to mention the limited saves don't help at all. Because you don't know how long a level is gonna be, so you don't know when a good time to save is. And you might just end up burning all your saves at bad times. Like at the moment I have one save left, and I would rather not use it before the inevitable exfiltration section. Because I burned my first two saves too early. So my only option is to reset the entire mission, or deal with this shit. Yeah, they spot you really fucking fast. And what's worse is that they spot you from really awkward angles. Like, they have a actually 180-degree view cone. Which is fucking nuts. Excuse me, how did you see me? Getting spotted off screen is... It feels so fucking bad. It's so frustrating. And there's no warning that you are being spotted from off screen. Not that the warning would help because you get spotted so quickly. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you can see me from there. Okay. I'm probably giving up after this level. This game is too hard. Like, it's not fun. Which really sucks because there's some really cool stuff going on here. But it's just too fucking hard for its own good. How do I punch them from that distance? And every time I die, which is a lot, I have to do this section again. Because limited saves are a great idea. Limited saves are probably the worst way to do saves, in my opinion. This is like a great example of why I am all for checkpoints, because checkpoints, the developer can place those manually to spots where they make sense. And balance the game around having those checkpoints where they are. There was no way I could even try to cover that distance. I was dead. I mean, I'm prone most of the time, because if I'm not prone, they spot me over obstacles, and I'm dead anyway. Like, I can't win! There is no winning! There I made the mistake of shooting my silenced pistol, and everybody heard that. Can I go through here? Save like a... No, I can't. I could have punched the guy out. You think I remember what my punch key is? It's like V or something. I you can't tell what is line of sight proof. It's fucking impossible from this camera angle. I mean, I think allowing it, saving as much and anytime you want encourages saves coming in a really bad way. Which is why I think checkpoints are the best way to go. It's like, you could have a checkpoint, like, between these buildings. It's a pretty logical place for a checkpoint. You could have a checkpoint before this building. So each building would work as its own separate challenge. You wouldn't have to save like halfway through a building because you think that, oh, this is gonna be the last building. Oh shit, no it wasn't! Now I gotta do the next entire building and half of this without saving at all. Because I misjudged how much of the level is left. Because I had no way of knowing that. Just feels like getting fucked over for not being omniscient. Like, okay, these don't block view. Because he was about to spot me. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to carry his body. Over here. Now I have a sawn off, which I don't want. Thank you. Get rid of that. I mean, they quite clearly did not block the view. At least the enemy got the spotting indicator on top of his head. Degenerate, okay. Degenerate looks a lot like shopkeeper. Are you kidding me? Okay, it auto-saved. Thank fuck. Oh, it auto-saved and I'm still getting fucked over here. Oh yeah, but the open door is getting me fucked now. This is fantastic. So it auto-saved, but I'm still gonna have to use my manual save here, because there is no fucking way I'm getting around this. Did he see the body over the table? Even though it's supposed to block line of sight. What a struggle. That should not be a struggle. Is there even a point in hiding the body, because that body was seen? No, Assassin's Creed is scripted bullshit. This was just a matter of, oh, that guy happened to be there at the end of the cutscene, and he had line of sight to the open door, which I couldn't close because I was in a cutscene. Like, I probably could have avoided that by skipping the cutscene and closing the door immediately. That was me getting fucked over dynamically. Okay, getting fucked over is still fucked over, but I think that's a lot better than As Creed fucked over. I don't want to stand up. I don't trust these containers. How am I supposed to be able to trust these things? Like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't why does this game have so many cool things in it, but then it also just so many stupid things. My rank in every single mission has been Improvisator. Kinda sucks that I had to punch that one guy, because time spotted 1, suspicious activity 1. Yeah, you can use those as distractions. Just feels like the AI is already enough on edge that trying to push it with some distractions just seems like a bad idea. Which is a shame, because the game has one of the coolest distraction mechanics, which is that it allows you to use your microphone and yell at the enemies, call them fuckfaces. And they react to it, and it's cool. But you don't want to do it, because you're the one getting fucked. Like, maybe you can do something like yell at them, and when they spot you, then you melee them. Man, it just doesn't feel very right. Maybe that's the way you gotta do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I even bring a weapon with me. Just I never use it because every time I've shot the gun, it seems like it makes way more noise than you would think. Even though it has a silencer. Okay, how far into the game am I? Like halfway through. So I did Abandoned Warehouse. Actually, probably not even halfway through, because there's 3 prologues. Holy hell. What is miscellaneous? Nothing. Probably like, does it have like custom levels or something? So you can select a campaign. Man, yeah, this game definitely needs some helpers for the player. Most notably, better audio cues for where enemies are. Because it happens way too often that you just get caught with your pants down by an enemy who's off screen. It really sucks. And I hope the dev does something about that, because I want to play this game and I want to call enemies fuckfaces. And I want them to react to it. But overall, that there needs to be more information conveyed to the player. Including stuff like, if we go to the hideout, when you have all of these little details in your mechanics, like how much more noise you make while you carry a weapon. But it doesn't really help when it's so hard to keep track of, like, how much does my noise matter? Okay. Tips on the warehouse mission? Which one's the warehouse mission? Is it the one I just did? I don't go around all the warehouses except the one you have to go into. What do you mean by how much does my noise matter? I mean, I don't know how far away an enemy can hear my noise. And it's really, really difficult to assess if they're gonna be hearing the noise or not. Yeah, this game is too hard, I think, for its own good. Yeah, Mark of the Ninja is like the golden standard for displaying audio-visual cues and giving the player information on them. And I feel like this game should go more in that direction, because it already gives you a lot of information, or it tries to give you a lot of information, because it has that audio indicator with ambient noise included, and it has that darkness indicator. But they are just not clear enough that I want to be looking at them, because they don't help me enough. Not to mention, I can't be looking at them because I need to be moving my mouse like all the way around the screen in order to see if enemies are in those directions. So focusing on that section on the screen is realistically just not happening. Yeah, I just did the warehouse without killing anybody but the target. I feel like going prone is necessary because you can't tell what blocks line of sight. Which is another very big thing. Because it's not clear how tall items are and what blocks line of sight. So I feel like my biggest strength in this game is that I can go prone and get like the most out of cover and a bit more visibility help. The spinning reticle shows LOS is blocked. Okay, that's nice to know. That would have been very useful to know. I mean, I'm not going all non-lethal takedowns, but I mean, I killed a few people in like the first or the second level. And I'm gonna say that I probably shouldn't have, because it didn't do me any good. And I haven't killed any enemies since, because firing a gun seems like a mistake, even if it has a silencer. Or suppressor, if you wanna wank over technicalities. Because every time I fired a gun, it's been a mistake. Yeah, the game definitely needs to communicate more to the player what is going on with audio and visuals. Oh yeah, throwing knife might be a good option. But yeah, I would love to know how big of a difference does it make to have proper footstep sounds in this, so you can hear where enemies are. I feel like it would be a pretty huge difference. Or even like some sort of indicator like pointing towards the edge of the screen. Which feels like a cheaper option, but something should be done, because the game is too difficult in an unfair way, as it is. At least that's the way I feel about it. And it's a shame, because the core gameplay seems solid. Level design maybe not perfect. There's been a few choke points that, especially the warehouse had some choke points that made it more linear than it needed to be. Yeah, enemies have way more perception than the player has. That is really the issue. And it's really, really difficult to assess what they can see or hear. So even if they are extremely perceptive, what makes it really awkward is that you don't know just how perceptive they are at any given situation. And that situation obviously varies a lot, considering this game has some reasonably deep lighting mechanics and noise mechanics. So you're always just guessing, can he see me from that distance? No, but take 3 steps to the lighter area and some other guy can see you from off screen. Yeah, I might just leave this game for now and come back after there's been a patch, which I assume there is gonna be a patch if other people are also complaining about the lack of footstep sounds. Because I would like to like this game more than I do. And I especially, like, even though... Hang on, where is it? Even though the game says that this feature is optional, the game was just designed around it, it's there for you to have fun. Even though it wasn't designed around it and the feature is optional, I want to be able to enable a microphone and yell, "Yo, fuckface!" and have the enemy react. Like that's it's hard to explain how satisfying that is. As far as single mechanics go, that is like top tier. And I'm surprised that I haven't seen this anywhere else. Because it's such a good and stupid and fun mechanic. And honestly, any game that has like any sort of mechanic that you know, lets you distract the enemy towards you, be it like whistling or knocking on a wall or something, I think this is just flat out better. Accomplishes the same thing, but better. Like, what a great idea. Oh, you are the dev. Hello then. Welcome. In that case, gathering a lot of feedback from a lot of places at once. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I am definitely one of those stealth-only people. and I love to give feedback, as you probably may have noticed. But I'm interested, like, what is your general stance on the footsteps thing, as it is? I don't know how long you've been in the chat. I don't remember what I was doing at what point and when you joined. It's like, because I was convinced that the footsteps were bugged because I was in this room. This is barely audible. I can't hear my own footsteps. Or rather, I can barely hear my own footsteps if I set the audio to maximize them, which I don't want to do because I like the music. Try sprinting. I mean, again, if the music is playing, it is barely audible. I can hear it on this surface, but that's really it. Yeah. I do feel like footsteps are a sound effect that needs to be exaggerated. Because it's not just a nice auditory touch, it's also mechanically important. And really, my own footsteps are not that important, because sure, I can use this meter over here, if I can. Like I said, most of the time I'll be looking everywhere else, but this meter over here. But yeah, although this has been a thing I've had an issue with, like with many games, is that when I'm playing a full screen game like this, and the HUD is effectively just in one corner, a lot of the time I won't pay attention to it, because it's not. I can't reasonably see all the detail in the corner of my eye. And my focus is not gonna be here, especially in a game like this, which requires a ton of focus. Like, to such a degree that I know there's been, like, mid-mission dialogue between this guy and, what's the other guy. They've been talking during the missions, and I have no idea what they've been talking about because I've been having to focus on actually playing the game. But yeah, these meters just overall, I feel like they are important, but I am not looking at them enough. And I know Doom Eternal recently did a thing in a patch where they added a like a smaller version of the HUD that's like right next to the crosshair, which is what you'll be looking at all the time. And that's something I really love to see. I know another game that I've seen do something similar is Ultra Kill. Where I don't remember what it is in Ultra Kill, but there's some small indicator next to the crosshair that just tells you, hey, this is your like jumping power up or slide or whatever you have in that game. And you don't have to look at like on the edges of the screen. Are you going to keep focusing on the important thing? I don't know, maybe something like that would work, like next to the character. I feel like the crosshair is going to be moving around too frantically for you to be able to see what's going on there, but maybe like in the middle of the screen where the character is. Don't know if that's reasonable. This game is just like Hotline Miami. Oh no, not at all. It might look like it, but it is not. Oh yeah, the crosshair could also get too crowded. Okay, that, I don't know, just like suggesting maybe optional thing like next to the character. Some smaller version of this. Because actually, I don't know, you probably weren't here. Because very early before I even started playing, I was complimenting the options menu, because I feel like this is like, these sort of menus should be the standard, really. Where you actually get explanations on what things do. Like, why don't all games do this? Oh, and another thing that immediately popped to mind when I was looking at these. Oh, and another thing where I really appreciate the tooltips. Like, this screen was really intimidating to look at first. But as you just start hovering above things, it's just like everything is explained. Which is really cool. Really like this. Indicator more clear will be made brighter and as the bar fills up. Possibly. But I mean, at the moment there's multiple things in here, so that would be a bit difficult. Yeah, I do find it difficult to look at. Compared to like Thief, where the indicator is reasonably large in the middle of the screen, or, well, not in the middle, but closer to the middle. And you can just, based on its color, tell where you are. But yeah, I was about to say something about like how the weapons have something like yeah, this shot noise 6.3 meters. Like, okay, cool that it gives you exact detail like 6.3 meters, but once I'm in the game, how much is 6.3 meters? Like, that number doesn't really help me in game. So again, I was thinking of, like, maybe this once again gets too obtrusive and cluttered. But like next to the crosshair, like a number telling you how far are you aiming from your character. But maybe that's 6.3 and maybe that's 10.4. So you would try to line up shots like, okay, can I kill that guy without that guy hearing? That guy is 5 meters away and that guy is 6 meters away. No, I cannot. What if I move here? Okay, now I can take the shot. Something like that. Because as it is, it seems like there's a lot of interesting stuff here that I just can't make use of. Except I can say 81 meters. Yeah, that's a lot. How about I don't fire this if I want to stay unseen and unheard? So, hang on. Wait, how does this circle thing work in this situation? Okay, so this is like a taller obstacle than these other ones. Or rather, these are bigger ones, and these are smaller ones. Okay, it's starting to make sense how this works. Yeah, I can't shoot through that one, because this one is taller than that one. But I can shoot through this one, because this is a taller one. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, as a toggleable option, I'd be down for that. Entities was this? So what does this mean? Falling bodies make noise. Does falling body mean like a body has been shot and hits the ground, or does it mean like you dropped a body? Or both? Noise visual like health and ammo in Half-Life 2. Yes, that would be very cool. That's the kind of thing I was thinking of. I think that's exactly the kind of thing Doom Eternal did. And what's the other game I was using? Other game I was using as an example, Ultra Kill, but something like that. When bodies hit the floor after being KO'd, killed. Ah, I see. But yeah, that's like one of my pet peeves with any sort of HUD. Just having the relevant information in the areas where you're gonna be looking at. Oh yeah, I'll drop you an email. Sure. Hey, as said, I do like to give some feedback. I mean, I feel like the rough start is at least somewhat intended, because I was playing on True and it won't be easy. And like I said, I think there is a lot of potential that just isn't there yet. But it's not like you need to build the game again from ground up to get there. It's just like fine-tuning. And I mean, there's still I assume I'm like maybe a third of the way through the game. Roughly. Don't know how long these are. Reduce the enemy FOV to 170 to 160. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit much. 160 still sounds like a lot, but can't tell how much of a difference it makes in practice. I was just going by your own FOV, and it seemed like the enemies had the same FOV. But yeah, I think, based on what you're saying, is that you're gonna be patching this game still. So I feel like I'm gonna drop some feedback. In practice, a lot blinder when approaching it. Yeah, okay. That's good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put this game on hold for now and drop some feedback, and maybe once there's a patch, I'll continue from there and see how it feels from them. Also, miscellaneous. Does this mean there's like custom level options in this? Or level editor or something? Map editor is planned. Oh, I see. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, it's interesting times for new stealth games, with this coming out, what, yesterday? And the Chameleon came out a week ago. I feel like they're both doing their own thing. Oh yeah. No worries in that sense. Like, I was just about to say like how both this and Chameleon were made by effectively one person. Or one person each. And on one hand, obviously the scope of the games are going to be limited. And on the upside, it also means that they both have like their own very distinct vision that they are going for. And they are very, very different in that sense. It definitely doesn't feel like either is like designed by committee. Yeah, creative freedom. It's been present. Yeah, it's very cool how two so very different stealth games came out like a week apart. And I'm actually waiting for patches for both, because I want to see where they go. Because ironically, this game had the issue of enemies are too tough to deal with. And Chameleon had the problem of enemies are too easy to deal with. Drawbacks to the first three Spawn games. Yeah, I can definitely tell. It's like, I'm surprised that I don't think I've seen any other stealth game copy the ambient noise meter from Chaos Theory, which is insane because that's a really good system. I say that as somebody who's in the minority who is really into stealth games, but generally dislikes Splinter Cell. Okay. But yeah, I suppose the the melee combat is, or rather, meleeing people who have spotted you is a thing you should be doing a lot. Because I was kind of getting the impression that I should be avoiding getting seen at all, because after you finish a mission, you do get those stats, and those stats say you got spotted one time. And punching somebody in the face after they have aggroed you counts as being spotted, and kind of felt like a thing that was being punished by the ending stats. Like, it felt like a failure in that sense. Which is why I was avoiding it so much. Someone in the rig in a balaclava just crossed the corner. It was right in your face, then you'd basically shit your pants for a second, wouldn't you know? Okay. That's fair, that's fair. Actually, is there like any sort of icon for that moment? Because at least I didn't pay attention to one. Like you have the eye icon when somebody's about to spot you, and exclamation when somebody's aggroed to you. Like, is there something for that moment? Broken in half exclamation mark. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It would be difficult to discern. Actually, is the actual exclamation mark is like it's just a red exclamation mark. Like, what if you just make the broken in half one yellow? Or something like that. Yeah, possibly, possibly. Those lightning icons. Actually, I don't think I know. Or you mean like a generic lightning type icon? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, to me, it would seem like sure, the going from a broken exclamation mark to a full exclamation mark, it's a logical progression. Like, okay, you are in this state, and the other state follows. It's like, it makes sense how you would go from one to the other, and that's why I'm suggesting like going from yellow to red as well. It was just like enhance that progression of states, or at least the visual feedback of it. But yeah, but like something similar enough that you know that these two are connected, I guess is what I'm going for. But yeah, I believe we are on the same page. Which stealth game will I play next? I don't know. Next one is probably not going to be a stealth game at all. I was thinking of doing Condemned Criminal Origins. So more beating up thugs.